What's up, you guys? We are back in the kitchen. In front of here, I'm going to show you guys how to do my Cornish hens. I have two small frozen Cornish hens here that I've already washed and cleaned. I have my oven preheated to 350. Now everybody is different. I have my oven on 350, and I'm going to season this. I'm going to start out with putting a little bit of butter on it. Pour me a little butter on top of it. I have some melted butter right here. I have a bed of onions, peppers, red peppers, and green peppers. I didn't have any celery or carrots or potatoes or anything. I think I'm going to be making potato salad with this. So that's what I'm going to be putting on the bed of my pan and laying the Cornish hens on top of it. Okay, then I have my seasonings here that I'm getting ready to mix together a concoction that I've never done before, and hope to pray that it all comes together and it tastes, really good. I have me some chicken broth. What I did was I didn't have any liquid chicken broth, so I just mixed together some powder and water, chicken powder and water. And then I have a little small container of maybe about a tablespoon of cornstarch and water. I'm going to mix it in with my chicken broth, and that's going to be poured over or at the bottom of the Cornish hens. So like I said, I got a few seasonings here. Let's see if I can show you. I'm gonna use black pepper, a little bit of poultry seasoning here. I'm gonna use some of this rotisserie chicken, some roasted garlic, accent, and I think I'm gonna put in a little bit of season oil. I don't have any thyme or rosemary. I'm just gonna try this. I'm making a video, so if it turns out good, I can always come back to this video. And I also have some complete seasoning. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that or not. I think I'm gonna mix in just a little bit. But anyway, I want to get all these seasonings mixed in together and inside of a little bowl. And that way, once I pour my butter on top of my hens, I can just take my mixed seasoning. So get your favorite seasoning. I always say make it your own. Get your favorite seasoning, mix it together. That way it'll be so much easier versus you pouring it on there one at a time. Okay, so when we get ready to do that, I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Okay, you guys, so I have all of my seasonings mixed in here together. It'll make it so much easier when you do that way. To me, it does. Just got it all mixed in together here, okay? And then I have my melted butter here. First thing I'm going to do is pour my butter on top of the hens. I keep wanting to call it a chicken, but it's hens. So let's pour our butter on top of our hens. So y'all can see what I'm, okay, yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to pour just a little bit on both sides. Just like that. Alright, and then we're going to take, let me go ahead and pour this together here. Like I said, this is about a tablespoon of cornstarch that I mixed in with a little water to make like a little slurry to go inside of my chicken broth. Like I said, if you don't have any liquid chicken broth, you can mix some yourself with a little chicken powder and water. So get that stirred and good, and we're going to get that poured right on in here. Just like that. And that's going to be our thickening agent. Some people don't put a gravy on it, but this is what I want to do. Because I'll probably make some white rice and some potato salad and some green beans to go with this. I just want to mix that up, get it good and mixed together good. No lumps and clumps stuff. Okay, so we got a little bit of butter left. That's going to go on the other side of the hen. Let's go ahead and get this. Just want to put a little bit of. We're going to rub it in. Okay, really good. Now, if you want to put on some gloves, you can do that as well. But this is, gloves probably will slow me up. We're going to get it mixed all over the hen, really good, all in the crevices, all up under the wings, all over. Some of that flavor and that seasoning is going to fall at the bottom of the pan, so that's even better whenever you're making your gravy. over season it, but you want to have flavor to your food. Okay, so let's flip this open on this side. Let's pour the rest of our butter on this side here. And let's pour the rest of our seasoning. I think I had a video where I did the Cornish hen one time before. I'm not sure, but if I didn't, here's one here, and I'm going to make, like I said, like a little gravy at the bottom. Just a little small gravy at the bottom. Really good. Got seasoning all over this pan. Make sure that she's all good and flavored. Like I said, you have to make stuff your own whenever you're cooking in your kitchen. Of course, you can watch other people how they cook and, you know, take some of their tips, but still always make your stuff your own. Make it your own. Like I said, I didn't have any carrots. I didn't have any potatoes, so I'm using what I got, which is the onions and the bell peppers. I'm pretty sure the potatoes and carrots would have went good, you know, as a vegetable down at the bottom, but I don't have that. Celery definitely would have gave it a good flavor, but all right. So I think that might be pretty good, as well as the seasoning. I don't want to make it too salty or over seasoned where I can't hardly eat it. And I'll probably take this and save it and use it for something else. As much as I cook, it would not be a problem. Hold on a second, you guys. Okay, you guys, so let's get our vegetables down in the pan here. And put it in there, and then we're going to spread it out. Get it all up under this, all up under your hen. So when it cook, all that flavor will get down in there. Seasoning and all that good stuff on it. I got this, like I said, on my 350. I'm probably gonna cook this for a couple of hours, or until the hen is nice and tender. And I am not going to cover this. Okay, so this will not be covered. Seasoning. Make sure I tuck my wings down up under so that whenever it's cooking, they don't stick out and burn. All right, and then let me rinse my hands. Excuse me, y'all. Rinse my hands off, and then we're gonna pour our liquid on there. Liquid. I'm going to pour it right down at the bottom of our pan with all that seasoning, with all the onions and the bell pepper. And all that. Like I said, I'm going to cook this in the oven on 350 uncovered. And see what it looks like. All right, so I'll see you guys back in just a second. That's what it's looking like. That liquid is going to thicken up, so I'll let you see it whenever halfway through cooking. Okay, you guys, this is 1 hour in, and this is what it's looking like. I got it on another hour. Put on another hour. I'm getting ready to baste it all over. All over. I'm trying to hold the camera and do this, but I am going to take this juice. I'm going to baste it. Like I said, this gravy is going to thicken up. This juice here. Like I said, I'm going to baste it. Just want to come back and show you guys. It's going to roast up real nicely. I'm cooking it uncovered. Okay, so I'll be back in another hour. Right? Okay, you guys. So after 2 hours, my Cornish hen is done. Listen to that sound. Listen to that crisp on top. That's when you cook it. Pour that butter on top and let it cook uncovered. It's fork tender. The skin has got a nice little crunch on it. I say it's fork tender. See that fork going right through there? It's tender. This is the gravy or the juice. Now I could have thickened it up a little more, but I want it to stay just like this. Just like this. So this is my Cornish hen. Next time I prepare this, I think what I'm going to do is have me a bed of celery and potatoes and carrots at the bottom. But I used what I had, and it smells delicious. I'll let you guys know exactly how it tastes once I cut it and plate everything. I'll let you see what it looks like on the plate. And I thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Cornish hen.